Hello everybody, it is Magma and I'm here with a weekly update. So this week there isn't too much to go on about. There's been a few changes and so on. Quite a bit of stuff has happened, but like in a way where nothing has been too important. That's why not too much stuff has happened. So yeah. I found this old thing again. It happens to me sometimes. I just find old stuff and I just, imagine some cool scenes. So I don't know what you guys think, but I could maybe make like a little Tusken Raider camp mock here. However, this is not official Lego, so something to keep in mind. Next up, I also found some customs. I was actually having a little bit of a cleaning. So I found some of my customs. Here's one of them. These are my first customs, so they don't look good at all, in my opinion. But maybe some of you will think they look good. So first there's this one. I'm not very proud of it, but I had a lot of fun with it. There's this other guy right here. It's meant to be like EP3 Commander Gree. And please don't see this one. It's terrible. And then there's my first custom ever Clone Trooper, and this is actually kind of a cute story. I actually had him make a cool gun. This Clone Trooper is a very, very cute story. I loved the 201st. The 501st. So I bought a special marker, which I have somewhere here in this room. A series of special markers, and I only had the blue one at the time, so I made this one. And here's how cute it is. When I first painted him, I actually bought another Clone Trooper to replace him, but I painted this one because he was my favorite Lego figure and I played with him all the time, and painting him was actually a reward. I don't know, I was actually every time I'd play with my Legos, he would be like my main character. I always have him fly all the ships and so on, and then I made this thing where I said that he was going to be upgraded. And it's kind of like, it was like a promotion at the time for my figure. So it's kind of cute, me playing with my old Legos and finding him and so on. This figure brings a lot of memories back. So something else, I also went and got the Monsters, yay. I wanted to have this one figure, so I stayed there, and I touched all of them. I also wanted to have the Gargoyle. I did find him, but then I didn't really want to spend all my money on these, and plus I don't really have much money, it's actually a really, really cool figure. I'm not going to do a review on it. This face glows in the dark, and that's something I had not expected at all. And since I went with my sister, she also got some Lego minifigures. She has actually quite a few of those minifigures. She got this one. And maybe I'll go next time and maybe find this Gargoyle because it kind of looks cool, and the Mad Scientist is actually kind of cool. But this wave, some of them are actually really basic, like this one. These like zombies kind of people, we kind of like see them everywhere. Those are the buildable minifigures. Next up, not too much going on about. I found this again. I wasn't. Every time I search for things, and it comes in a weekly update, I'll always say that I found this tank. I always forget I have it, put it somewhere, and then forget about it. And then there's this Hero Factory, Breeze actually, I think it is called. And this guy in this instruction manual is leaving my collection because I am selling it, and I'm actually almost done selling it. So yeah, I had this as a actually Secret Santa gift at school a long time ago, and I built it, never wanted it, so I'm gonna go ahead and sell it for, actually I think I'm selling it for, I don't know, $20-30. And so yeah, so it's actually been pretty successful. People have actually commented and asked questions on my sale. So yeah, I'm getting rid of this guy finally. And if I have permission from my brother, I will try to actually get rid of these other two. But these are actually, there's two of them up there. I don't know if you can see them. So yeah, these are part of my or part of our first Legos, and they were Bionicles. So I don't know if he wants to sell them. Maybe he just wants to keep them. We'll see. So yeah, but they are complete. And actually, I think the one over there is actually worth quite a bit. And this one, I don't really know. I'm trying to get you guys the best view, but I really am way too lazy to have a look up there. So yeah, so that's that. I still haven't built that speeder yet. So yeah. And here in this box, it used to be a huge bin of Lego, or actually just a bin of Lego. And yeah, I acquired that from a friend. No interesting pieces for my mock, so there was actually only yellow and red pieces, so I just kept them, I guess. Maybe they'll become useful and handy sometime. So yeah, some cool instruction manuals there I found. Some actually very interesting books came up. For example, this set right here. Let me just try to open it. It's actually, I don't know how this opens. So here's a look at the idea book. It's falling apart. There's instructions like this all over my collection. I really don't think any of you guys would be interested in seeing a review of this. So yeah, so I'll be just leaving that aside. Actually, quickly searched and I found this. This is actually the figure from that book. And yeah, and there's plenty of cases like this, instructions everywhere, and so on. So yeah, there's even creator stuff here. So yeah, so these are actually kind of cool. Anything else I need to mention? I think I have mentioned these two, not built, and so on. Let me just check everything. Make sure I haven't gotten anything. Yeah, by the way, you may notice most of my vehicles and all that stuff aren't here anymore. And if you have siblings, then you may know the situation when they want to play with your Legos. So yeah. So my sister one day just came up and had fun with all this stuff. And that actually is interesting because she found something that I had not. The very, very old, with this, what is this? With this aside, a very old fire station. So yeah, I'm trying to give you guys a look without breaking too much, otherwise I'm gonna get yelled at. It's a very, very old fire station. It's missing a lot of pieces. All the pieces are here, but I'm way too lazy to build it. But yeah, there's for example, this set, I think this one's complete. It's a police car. I don't know, maybe I've done a review of this, I really don't know. Then there's that old tow truck I showed you guys some time ago when I felt like rebuilding it because I found the instructions. And I think I was the only decent review on YouTube, but I don't know. So yeah, a little fun tow truck. And what is this? This is like a little quad type thing. It came with this figure, I remember. Yeah. And then there's, I forget what these were called. Excuse me. But I think there was something racers, and this one's actually missing a piece right here. As you can see, it's on this side, but not on the other side. And these were the old Lego trucks where you would go backwards, actually no, forward, and you put it, and it would advance. Then there's this other thing. This one's 100% complete. I actually got this one, I think 2-3 years ago. Yeah, 3 years ago. And what is this? I think this goes like this. Excuse me for being a bit slow, but this is all stuff that I had like stacked away, and I'm just looking at this right now because I haven't gone up in my Lego room in a while due to homework. So yeah, so that's all the stuff I really want to show you guys. My bins of Lego are getting a bit bigger, except when stuff like this happens, but otherwise, yeah, I'm trying to acquire some Lego from friends and so on to work on the MOC, and if not, to be able to use it for personal uses. So yeah, so that's it. I'm not gonna go ahead and waste any much more of your time. Thanks for watching this weekly update. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time here on Tech Studios channel. Bye bye.